Hello, Aquarius besties. Welcome to your horoscopes for the month of June. There is a lot happening this month. I'm going to talk about the top 10 transits and what to expect and some advice on how to handle them. And then at the end, I'm going to pull a tarot card to give some additional advice and insight into the month of June. So let's hop right in. I'm going to pull up your chart. And we're going to start with Saturday, June 3rd. This is when there is a full moon at 13 degrees Sag. So this is a full moon in your 11th whole sign house. And this is a full moon that brings a sense of things reaching the peak in terms of friendships, community involvement, and your general long-term aspirations and goals. So you might notice that certain friendships or certain group activities are coming full circle. Maybe you've been working on a community project and it's finally wrapping up. This is a time when you see lots of fruits of your efforts, essentially. In the light of the full moon, consider lighting a candle with the intention of releasing any outdated hopes, outdated aspirations and goals, and this will allow more, I don't want to say new dreams, but like more relevant dreams to grow. So if you've been holding on to a friendship that is no longer really working out for you, now is a great full moon to acknowledge that and to just let it go. And then on Monday, June 5th, we have Venus entering Leo, which we love, and we love that for the Aquariuses. We love Venus entering your 7th whole sign house. This is lovely for relationships and one-on-one dynamics. There's a vibe of harmony, mutual understanding. You might find that relationships flow more smoothly and there's an increased desire to connect on a deeper level. You might be in contact with more people that you actually love and enjoy, like surrounded by more people that you actually enjoy. However, so that's for a few weeks. Venus is in a sign for weeks at a time. But the day of the ingress, when Venus enters Leo, it will immediately oppose Pluto in your first house. So there's potential for some tension and some power struggles the day of the ingress on June 5th. You might have to balance your needs and desires with those of your partner, or be dealing with power and control dynamics with somebody. You might want to spend more time with your partner, but also feel some sort of desire to maintain independence, for example. Then on Sunday, June 11th, we have two things happening. First of all, Pluto is retrograding back into Capricorn. So that'll be kind of a nice little relief for y'all. If you've been feeling pressure since March 23rd, when Pluto entered Aquarius, there is a bit of a release happening when it re-enters your 12th house. And this is all familiar energy. You're very familiar with that energy. If you have something in your 12th house, then that's something to think about. But there is a profound shift happening beneath the surface when Pluto enters the 12th house. There's some sort of subconscious transformation happening. So you might find yourself diving into deeper areas of your psyche, uncovering hidden patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. This is a great time to see your therapist or find a new therapist. You might start to notice recurring patterns in your dreams also. This can make dreams really intense. And these dreams can point to unresolved issues of your past too, for example. So, also, besides Pluto's retrograde back into Capricorn until November, we have Sunday, June 11th, same day, Mercury enters Gemini. And this is way, way better. So I really feel like Sunday, June 11th is going to be a nice time for y'all. Not only does Pluto get off your ass, Mercury joins the fun in a good way. So you can expect, when Mercury enters your 5th whole sign house, you can expect your thoughts, your conversations to take on a more creative, a more playful tone. You might find yourself more expressive, more artistic, and more drawn to doing activities that you just like, that bring you joy. It could be a really good few weeks to take up a new hobby or express your thoughts and ideas through writing, speaking. If you've been thinking about starting a blog about your favorite pastime, now is a great time to start. It's a great time to create, to joy, to do things that bring you joy and pleasure, video games, all camping, partying, all fun things to do. So the next day I want to talk about is Saturday, June 17th. We have two things happening that day as well. We have the new moon in Gemini. So Where Mercury comes into Gemini around June 11th and stirs up some dust, the new moon in Gemini on Saturday, June 17th, plants a seed within that dust. So all the dust gets stirred, and this gives us an idea of what we want to manifest, what we want to plan for, right? So this new moon at 26 degrees Gemini is an ideal time to set intentions around creativity, around romance, and around personal expression. It's a cosmic reset button. It offers a fresh start, and it's a great time to light a candle with the intention to manifest more joy, creativity, or romance in your life. So if you've been wanting to start a new creative project or reignite a spark in your love life, this is the perfect time to set those intentions. Same day, we have Saturn stationing retrograde, Saturday, June 17th, on Saturn Day. It's stationing at 7 degrees Pisces, and so this will be in your second whole sign house. And this means that you might experience a pause in the usual flow of energy around your financial matters and your resources and your self-esteem. So Saturn, the taskmaster of the zodiac, is taking a step back in your money house to reassess and bring in a similar reflection in your life as a whole. So your income, your expenditure, and your general handling of finances might require a second look when Saturn stations. So you could find that a planned salary increment is delayed, or a major purchase decision needs to be postponed. And this allows you to revisit your financial plans and make necessary adjustments. So, next, we're going to talk about Wednesday, June 21st, and that is when Cancer season begins. And when the sun moves into your sixth whole sign house, you can expect a shift of focus towards your daily routines, your daily health, your work, and your pets. So this is a 30-day period where your routine, your coworkers, your health, and your pets all take center stage. You might experience a lot more vigor to improve your well-being and revamp your daily schedule, or to be more dedicated at work. You might find yourself waking up earlier to squeeze in a morning workout or become more organized with your work assignments. And then the next day I want to talk about is Monday, June 26th, and this is when Mercury follows suit. Mercury enters Cancer, and this can make your mind a lot more analytical and a lot more detail-oriented. You might find yourself thinking more about your health, thinking more about your routines and your work matters. The sun enters the sixth house, stirs up some dust, and then Mercury comes in and tries to organize it. So Mercury here is a great time for organizing, planning, and communicating more effectively at work. You might find yourself more likely to create a new workout plan again, or reevaluate your new routines that are in place, and maybe bringing more innovative ideas into your team meetings. The last day I want to talk about for June is on Friday, June 30th. We have two things happening, and we have a Mercury Rizzimi and we have Neptune stationing retrograde. So this is kind of like Friday, June 30th will be kind of like a light at the end of the tunnel, and maybe a clarity breakthrough moment, because Neptune stations retrograde that day and there's a Mercury Rizzimi. And as we know, when a planet stations retrograde, it has to stop before it changes direction. So Neptune will be moving at a glacial pace at the last month of June. And with that being said, there may be a laying of fog, mist, blurred lines, especially around money and your self-esteem. But there is transformative energy at play beneath the fog, and this is a time where you turn inward to get the answers. Your intuition might be on point. You might know more by feeling than thinking the last week of June. Until Friday, June 30th. This is breakthrough day. So this is when you might reconsider previous investment plans, or find yourself really questioning what you value and prioritize in life. perhaps some sort of investment that once seemed really promising now seems uncertain, for example, or you might start to value experiences more than possessions, something like that. And what helps also, the same day, we have that Mercury Rizzimi. And the Mercury Rizzimi in your 6th whole sign house implies a powerful alignment of mental energy towards work, health, daily routines. So your communication at work or having to do with your well-being is particularly impactful on June 30th. You might have a flash of insight, you might have a brilliant idea, some sort of amazing download coming through, some sort of amazing information coming through. And maybe you randomly, this is a time where you come up with a very comprehensive plan to improve your daily routine, improve your health, or improve your efficiency at work. You might devise some sort of new routine or just like have a download on how to make your routine just right. And maybe something like discovering new really good ways to organize your workspace, and this leads to more productivity, for example. So an interesting end to the month. Let's pull our card. We have the 3 of Summer. This is such a great card for you to get. This is a card about news worth celebrating, something good happening. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, births, moving, friends that you cherish. This is like the celebration and the super duper fun times card. So if anything sounded scary in your horoscope, just know that it's not as scary as it seems, and you need to focus on having fun with your friends. All right, and that wraps up your horoscope for June. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more astrology goodness. If you are hungry for even more astrological insights, you can join my portal for exclusive weekly or monthly forecast and horoscopes. You can book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can become a member of my wonderful Discord community. So check out the links in the description to get started, and take care, my friends. I will see you next time. Bye!